What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, helping you take your game to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the most deadliest passing plays in Madden 18 to beat any coverage in the game. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite passing plays in the game, and one of the best passing plays in the game. Just absolutely destroys everything, and it's out of the trips tight end offset formation. Now, if you've been on my channel a little bit this year, you know that I'm really big in the trips tight end and the trio formations. I think that they are the best formations in the game this year, and the play we want to look at is X under. Now, I'm in the Seattle playbook right now, but this is in some other playbooks. I'll have them listed below. If you know playbooks that this is in that maybe I don't list below, that I might have missed some, definitely leave it in the comments below just in case. But all the playbooks that I find with this play, I will have them listed in the description. So the great thing about this play is it only requires one hot route. So it's a quick hike play. We can have this hot route done before we get to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to make it hard for our opponents to defend it, because you're going to have to make multiple adjustments to stop this. So if you're not like an elite player, it's going to be hard to get all the adjustments in time before we can snap the ball. So all we want to do is put our X receiver, Brandon Cooks, on a smoke screen. And we do this by hitting wire triangle, depending on what system you're on. You select his icon, which is X here. And then we see that the smoke screen is the RT button on Xbox. If you're on PS4, it'll be the R2 button. That's the only hot route we need to make. So the main thing we're looking at is the high-low read on both outsides of the field. On the left, we have the smoke screen and the deep corner route. On the right side of the field, we have the flat route to the running back and the corner route by the tight end. And then going deep over the middle is this deep post for good measure. Now, we're going to go into cover 2 here at first, and you just want to read how the zones play. If they play a little bit too far down, this corner route's going to be wide open. Now, we got hit with the block shed there, of course, because we're in practice mode, and the computer defensive line just cannot be held in practice mode, you know, for the 10th year in a row. But here we go. I just throw, see, look, I can't even get the pass. In practice mode, you can't even get the pass off half the time, which is sad. But in a real game, you know, you can run this all day, because block shed's not nearly as bad in the real game, especially this year. So anyway, I just throw a regular bullet pass here. As you can see, he's wide open. I like to hold possession catch so that I get down so that the safety doesn't hit me. You just want to watch how the cornerback reacts. If he plays far back with the corner route, you just dump it down to the smoke screen. And a Tampa 2, he's not typically going to play far enough back. He's kind of going to play like intermediate. He's not going to get back there quick enough. And again, we literally can't get the pass off. It's honestly a joke how bad the block shit is in practice mode that we can't. I'm actually spy one of the defensive ends, because that's just how bad it is. But you're going to notice again in like Tampa 2, that cornerback's going to try to get back there, but he's just not going to make it far enough back there, because he's kind of playing intermediate with the hitch route, because he's just not really sure, you know, what he wants to defend. So it's going to be all day against a cover 2. Now on the right side of the field, we do the same thing. We watch how they react. We see that he's playing back here with the corner route, so we dump it down to the flat, and you can see we get about 10 yards with the flat route, which is amazing, especially against a cover 2. You can't go wrong with that. Now, if they were to play underneath coverage, you just watch how they play. Okay, he's playing the flat route to the running back here, so now we hit the corner route. We pass lead that to the sideline, hold possession, catch. The safety won't get over there in time. You know, he'll try to make a play on it, but he just won't get there quick enough. Now, the deep post here, normally deep posts work well against cover 2, but you'll notice here, like the linebacker with this, because of how this play is set up, the linebacker kind of runs with him, so it's hard to get it over his head, unless it's like an extremely slow linebacker. But this is what you have to remember, though, is that when you're playing a game, a lot of people user control. Let me get to a cover 2 again here. A lot of people user control this guy. So if they see that you keep hitting these corner routes and these flat routes, I'm going to actually like put this guy in like a purple zone here, kind of just to simulate, like, let's say the user's running over there because you've been killing him on that side of the field. That's when this post can open up, because if you've been killing them on the outsides, most user defenders might run out there and try to defend it. So that's when the post route comes in handy. That you still have something over the middle of the field that they have to stay home and worry about, or else you can kill them for a huge gain. So now let's go into a cover 3, and we're going to do the same thing. Left side of the field, we're going to watch how they play. We can see here he's kind of playing far back, so we dump it down to the smoke screen, and we get upfield for about 7-8 yards. You're going to get about 6 to 7 yards before they can even make contact with you on a cover 3. Now if they play cover 3 and play underneath coverage, watch what happens. Okay, we see that he's sitting there. That's cool. We're going to pass lead it. We're going to hold the A button. Most cornerbacks won't make this play. Now, if they have an elite cornerback out there, they might be able to make a play on the ball. You know, your Patrick Petersons of the world, those kind of guys. But for the most part, they're not going to get turned around in time. And look, we're just getting killed with block shit. It's just ridiculous, man. Like, I just want to get a play off, and the offensive line can't block anybody. But again, you see if they play far back, just dump it off to the hitch. If they play down, hit the flat route every single time. Now we're going to look at the right side of the field here. Now I'm just going to spy the defensive end again because why not? So here we see he's going to attack the flat, so we go for the corner route. We just watch how the zones play. There he attacked the flat. Now we're going to put him in a cloud flat, and that's going to definitely make him attack the corner route this time. So we just got to watch how he plays. We see, okay, he's staying back with the corner route, dump it to the flat, get 7-8 yards. Very, very, very simple. Now, against a cover 3, the good thing about this is this post route will get open pretty much all the time against cover 3 because there's no middle read zone over there. So we see when he gets to about right here, we just pass lead it over the middle with a bullet pass. We hold possession catch, make sure to get down, and that defeats cover 3. Now let's look at cover 4. We're going to see the same thing against cover 4. Watch how the zones play. Okay, we see he's playing back with the corner route. Bam. Hitch route's wide open. We're getting 8 to 9 yards with that. Very, very simple. Now let's look at the other side of the field and watch how they react. Let's see where they play. Okay, he's playing back with the corner. Bam. Hit it to the flats. You're going to kill cover 4. Unless they put hard flats on the field, you're going to kill cover 4 in the flats. Same thing with the post here. The post isn't going to be as good against cover 4. It's going to be a tighter window, but you're going to be able to fit this in a lot of times. Now there I threw it kind of too early. I really wouldn't recommend throwing the post against cover 4, but it's not to say that you can't complete it. If it's like your last read on the play, you can sometimes complete this against cover 4, as you can see. If you throw it a little bit later, a lot of times that safety just won't get down there in time to defend it. Now let's look at man defense. Or actually, no, let's go back to cover 4 one more time because I want to play cover 4 with hard flats now on the field to show you what happens. So now they're playing cover 4 with hard flats. Again, we attack the corner routes if they do this. They can't defend both. Now let's go to a man defense. I'm telling you, one of the best plays in the game because of just how these routes set up. So in man defense, you're mainly going to be looking, if you see man breaking, all right, bam, corner routes destroy man, especially if you got a good route runner at tight end. That's easy money all day long, so we already know we can hit that. Depending on what defensive formation they're in, if they're playing man, this running back's going to be wide open too because as you can see, the guy that's guarding him is the inside linebacker. So a lot of times against man, you're going to be able to hit him in the flats too. Now, we only got about 3.5, 4 yards there because that's a fast linebacker. But if you have a faster running back there and the linebacker's not as fast, you're going to pick up even more yards with that against man. But even if you're only picking up 3 to 4 yards as like a check down option, that's not that bad. And last but not least, you definitely want a pretty good wide receiver on this post, someone that's got decent route running and release, which I don't think Chris Hogan even has. But you can see this post is going to beat man defense easily too. So I would say put your best wide receiver there just for the standpoint of like if you're playing man, you want someone that's guaranteed to get you open there because otherwise this play, if all you have is really the tight end against man, then this play isn't that good against man. But if you have an elite wide receiver on that post, you're guaranteeing yourself at least 2 options against man defense. So definitely check this play out. Put it in your arsenal. This is one of the best passing plays in the game. Just beats every coverage. Very hard to defend, and it's a quick snap play, so it's very hard for the opponents to set up defense to stop this. And then if you mix other plays in with it, good luck. So if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.